Richard Dawson was born November 20th, 1932, in Gosport, Hampshire, England. His birth name was Colin Lionel M. His father, Arthur M., drove a moving van, and his mother, Josephine Lucy M., worked in a munitions factory. Richard and his older brother John were evacuated from Gosport during World War II to escape heavy bombing of British seaports by the Nazis. This move interfered with his education, and he was only able to attend school sporadically. At the age of 14, he fled his unstable home life and joined the British Merchant Navy. On board ships in the Navy, he took part in boxing matches to earn extra money. His travels in the Navy allowed him to visit various ports in the Caribbean and New York City in America. After he was discharged from the Navy and back in England, he tried his hand at comedy and took the stage name Dickie Dawson. In his early 20s, he made appearances on British television and radio programs. In 1958, while appearing on British television, he met his first wife, actress Diana Dors. They were married in 1959. Their marriage lasted until 1967. They had 2 boys, Mark and Gary. In the early 60s, Richard made his way to Hollywood and appeared on several American television shows. Among them were the Jack Benny Program, The Dick Van Dyke Show, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and The Outer Limits. In 1965, he had a small but significant part in a movie called King Rat. King Rat led him to a role on the CBS television series Hogan's Heroes, where he played a character named Corporal Peter Newkirk. His role on Hogan's Heroes lasted from 1965 to 1971. In 1966, in the midst of Hogan's Heroes, he had a small role in the movie Munster Go Home, based on the TV show The Munsters. In 1968, he was also in a movie called The Devil's Brigade. After Hogan's Heroes was canceled, Richard branched out into other types of programming. He appeared as a panelist on the game show Can You Top This? In 1970, he landed a job on the popular NBC show Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In. This job lasted until Laugh-In was canceled in 1973. In 1973, Richard moved back to CBS and became a regular panelist on its new game show called Match Game 73. Match Game was hosted by Gene Rayburn. 2 other regular panelists on the show were Brett Summers and Charles Nelson Riley. A large number of rotating guest celebrities filled the 3 remaining seats on the panel. Richard proved to be one of the show's most popular stars. He frequently matched contestants' answers and was often chosen by them to appear in bonus rounds. His popularity on Match Game led to him hosting his own game show, Family Feud. Family Feud was an instant success, so for 2 years Richard appeared on both Match Game and Family Feud. But the strain of doing 2 shows was too much, and Richard finally left Match Game to focus solely on Family Feud. Family Feud was a perfect fit for Richard's persona and talents. In fact, it became his signature piece of work. Today it is the show for which he is best remembered. He did the show initially for 9 straight years, from 1976 to 1985. In 1987, Richard parodied himself by appearing as an evil game show host in the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie The Running Man. The Running Man takes place in a dystopian future where televised contestants run for their lives from deadly stalkers. The movie did well at the box office, and Richard's performance was praised by the critics. In 1991, Richard married his second wife, Gretchen Johnson. He'd met Gretchen on Family Feud in 1981 when her family appeared as contestants. Richard and Gretchen had a daughter named Shannon. In 1994, he returned to Family Feud to host a 10th and final year. Sadly, Richard developed esophageal cancer in later life. He'd been a long-time heavy smoker, and although he'd quit smoking while in his 60s, the damage had been done. He died on June 2, 2012 in Los Angeles at the age of 79. He was buried at Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery in the Westwood section of Los Angeles. Today, Richard Dawson is fondly remembered by many and missed by his fans and family.